In the hushed corners of science, there exist experiments that push the boundaries of ethical limits. The realm of psychology is no stranger to such ventures, where the pursuit of knowledge sometimes teeters on the edge of controversy. Picture investigations that prod and poke at the tender underbelly of human nature, raising questions that echo in the silent halls of morality. As we prepare to unfurl the narratives of 10 such experiments, brace yourself. Our first stop takes us to the 1960s, where Stanley Milgram conducted a shocking experiment. A study of obedience, Milgram's work saw participants willingly administer what they believed were painful electric shocks to others, all under the guise of a learning experiment. Ethical concerns were catapulted to the forefront as this study revealed the depths of human obedience, even when it meant causing harm to others. Milgram's experiment remains a stark reminder of the lengths to which obedience can drive us. Next, we find ourselves in the infamous corridors of the Stanford prison experiment. This brutal study, conducted in the heart of Silicon Valley, saw ordinary students morph into cruel guards and tormented prisoners. Within days, the line between play acting and reality blurred disturbingly. The trauma experienced by the prisoners and the unchecked power of the guards raised alarming ethical questions about the boundaries of psychological experimentation. The Stanford prison experiment, a disturbing testament to the perils of unchecked power. We now journey to the peaceful setting of Robber's Cave, where tranquility was soon shattered by a divisive experiment. Here, under the guise of a summer camp, 2 groups of boys were manipulated into conflict, transforming innocent camaraderie into bitter rivalry. The boys, unaware of their puppeteering, fell into a spiral of hostility. This experiment highlighted the disturbing ease with which children can be driven to aggression. It posed serious ethical questions about the manipulation of young minds. Robber's Cave, a chilling demonstration of how easily harmony can dissolve into hostility. Our next stop takes us to the labs of Harow, where the cries of baby monkeys echoed off cold, sterile walls. Here, Harow conducted maternal deprivation studies, subjecting young monkeys to severe emotional distress. This distress often resulted in long-term psychological damage, a haunting testament to the devastating effects of emotional deprivation. These experiments, controversial even for their time, underscore the ethical issues surrounding animal experimentation. Harlow's experiments are a grim reminder of the scars left by emotional deprivation. As we emerge from this journey, it's time to consider the implications of these experiments. The psychological landscape is marred by instances of such inhumane practices, each leaving an indelible mark on our understanding of human behavior and the complexities of the human mind. From the disturbing revelations of the Milgram experiment, we learned the terrifying extent to which individuals are willing to obey authority, even at the cost of inflicting harm on others. Then there's the Stanford prison experiment, a chilling demonstration of the power of situational forces and social roles, which highlighted how quickly people can descend into cruelty when given unchecked power. The Robber's Cave experiment, despite its unethical manipulation of young boys, indeed shed light on the ease with which hostility can be bred and then reduced, offering insights into the nature of group conflicts. Meanwhile, the Harow experiments, arguably the most heart-wrenching of all, revealed the profound impact of emotional deprivation on development at the expense of the well-being of innocent primates. These experiments, while contributing significantly to our knowledge, were conducted at an enormous ethical cost. Their dark nature led to the establishment of stringent regulations, like the requirement of informed consent, debriefing, and the prohibition of deception unless absolutely necessary and without potential harm. These measures today serve to protect participants and uphold the integrity of research. But perhaps most importantly, these instances of ethical transgressions underscore the necessity of empathy and respect in the pursuit of knowledge. The governing bodies, such as the American Psychological Association, now enforce strict ethical codes, ensuring that the sanctity of human and animal life is never compromised in our quest to understand the mysteries of the psyche. Despite their dark nature, these experiments serve as a stark reminder of the importance of ethical guidelines in research, safeguarding the sanctity of human and animal life. They remind us that even in the pursuit of knowledge, humanity should never be a collateral damage. As we leave the echoes of these experiments behind, we carry with us a deeper understanding of the human condition. These tales serve as stark reminders of our capacity for cruelty when ethics are cast aside. They challenge us to reflect on our actions, to scrutinize our intentions, and to champion dignity in all our pursuits. Ethical awareness should permeate not only scientific research, but every facet of our lives. In the pursuit of knowledge, may we never lose sight of our humanity.